Hey guys, it's Boot, and in this video I'm going to go over exactly how I structure my focus and also what my plan is for the long term at this point in time. Before we begin, I heavily apologize for my horrid handwriting and drawings. I am in no way an artist, but thought that by communicating to you the information in this format, it might make it more intriguing to watch. Hope you enjoy. To start, at the time of this video, I have been trading Forex for over 10 months now. What a journey it has been so far, but I still have quite a bit of my journey ahead of me. Funny to think that 10 months ago, I thought my success curve would look something like this, when in reality it has definitely looked more like this. To continue, I believe I should start by laying out exactly how I structure my focus. I have three focuses: my main focus, my secondary focus, and my creative focus, each of which are connected in their own way and rely upon each other in order to function. I'll explain that more after I go in depth with each. My main focus at this time is college. Contrary to what many believe within the entrepreneurial community, I do place very heavy value in education. As some of you know, I attend Case Western Reserve University and am currently studying biomedical engineering. So why biomedical engineering, you might ask? As someone who values creativity and wishes to express it to its fullest extent, long into the future, I definitely wanted to pursue a field that allowed me to do so. Something that allowed me to innovate and contribute to the world I live in. Throughout high school, I found a love for the sciences and wanted to use them in the future, so I decided to pursue engineering. So what is my ultimate dream? As a runner in high school, I from time to time would see runners run with prosthetics, and I was completely fascinated. Something I would definitely like to do in the future is work with Nike and design athletic prosthetics for Paralympic athletes. One of my favorite Paralympic athletes is actually someone named Hunter Woodhall. I'll put him in the link description and you can definitely check him out. So moving to my secondary focus, which is right now Forex and now Shopify. So for those of you who aren't familiar, my first experience in online business was actually back in September of 2017, in which I launched a company called Zorvos. It was my clothing brand. It was built entirely around the idea of collaborating with international artists in order to promote their art on a new medium. In this case, it was clothing. My secondary focus is built around one singular idea: accumulation of capital. So the importance in this cannot be stressed more. Capital is used to fuel opportunities, and by accumulating it, you open yourself up to more opportunities to pursue in the future. Now, I've been trading Forex for a while now, and Forex is definitely a riskier and less consistent income stream compared to most. So I'm actually moving back into Shopify, which is something that I recently decided to pursue again because it is much more consistent and thus is a much more stable source of income. Now, going a little bit more into why Forex is a little riskier and why it's not as consistent and why I'm even going into Shopify in the first place is that I've learned that I am a very conservative and long-term growth trader. So I will usually net around 10% a month, which is pretty good actually. So I'm definitely not the person who can flip an account from $50 to $5K in a matter of weeks, but 10%, that's pretty good if you can do it pretty consistently. So on my current account of around $250, 10% a month is only about $25 a month. Now bear in mind that that number does not account for any compounding. So one of the main reasons is I need to be able to build up enough capital to actually make the time I put into trading worth it. So for example, if I were trading a $10,000 account, growing at 10% a month, that's $1,000 a month. A lot bigger than my typical $25 a month. Well, let me lay this out a little bit more. So my focus right now is on consistency, which includes Shopify and possible future businesses. After that, the idea is to multiply these profits through investments, be it trading Forex, or in the future possibly a stock portfolio or real estate. So moving into my creative focus. So Instagram and YouTube are some of my creative outlets, but my main creative outlet by far is music. So I've been playing piano for over 12 plus years, and in that time I have found a love for music. I found that music is probably one of the most important things in my life. So from time to time I'll produce some music, and that is one of my more creative sides. Going a little further in depth with my social creative outlets, well, specifically Instagram and YouTube, while they are my creative focuses and they are technically my last focus, that doesn't mean I treat it as, well, getting the last of my attention or my effort. I do hold myself to a quality standard, which is the main reason why I revamped my entire Instagram profile and most of the content on this channel. Okay, so you might be asking, how do all of these focuses relate to one another? Well, think of it as a flowchart. If my secondary focus isn't completely satisfied, I'll fix it before I even take a glance at my creative focus. Same goes for my main focus. If I'm entirely focused on college, I put my secondary and creative focuses on the back burner. That is exactly what happened these past few weeks, actually, and one of the main reasons why I had to take a break from YouTube and Instagram. Alright, and to close this video, I wanted to finish off with what I hope to hold true on this channel going forward. I'm going to try and put out only content that I believe is of the best quality. As we transition into 2019, I'm definitely going to be looking to create more Forex videos, but I'm also going to be creating some Shopify videos. These will come out as I learn more and more, but do bear in mind that I'm definitely not a professional at any of this. This is all based on my personal experiences. I want to thank all of you who have made it to this point in the video. I appreciate you hearing me out and hope you learned a thing about my thought process and long-term plan. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to get notified about new videos that I post. Other than that, boot out. Thanks for checking out my video. If you liked what you saw, definitely hit the subscribe button below and hit that like button. Other than that, see you guys next time.